So Sahil Khan into change in bowling. Let's see how it works. And straight down the ground. Good confusion between the two. Their throw. Should they be pretty quick on the toes? Wasim Kashru hands to Gower to just take his time for the aggression. I believe it's a good combination. Planning as well. And he goes over with offer. And Kashru is not. He's a special player. And you give him a cash it into the count. Lovely shot. And with power play on, got to be quite careful with the line. Pickings for Kachru. Recently, touch. Has been playing some wonderful knocks. Recovered, missed out completely on that moment. I believe there is a call for the third umpire. Maybe that Frankfurt no ball is checked. Champions League, Laktipura back on the track. Around a month. Dedication, hard efforts, just starting from the same where that's what House of L all about. And important, on the case of Kathua Warriors, they have played on the losses in all. But today, coming back, against the likes of Sultan Warriors Baramulla. With a different combination. Kachru and Kathua consolidation going very as well. And it goes again. There's a point. Oh, catches it. Kachru goes. And that should be credited to the captain. That fielder out there. He has got this habit of just playing a bit. And especially with that inside out. Keeping it full. Just. And he falls to the same victim. That's a plot. And it worked beautifully. Warriors. And top absolutely collapsed. And you could see absolute face of Wasim Kashru. A start into the double figure. Not moving and growing. And Sultan Warriors Baramulla. They are tottering. Struggling. To the pavilion. Warriors can fancy a chance. And in walks to the centre is Danish Muzaffar. He has got an absolute record. Lowest number of runs to his name. ball and Sultans, they're on the... It's 45 for 4. Moving wide there, the Warriors. Watch out. They're inside edge and straight onto the stumps. And Danish all clueless. Is an absolute goal. That these will be the situations of Sultans. It's a hat-trick ball for Silent. Can he? Back. Look, watchful defense. Plays it back along. A lovely overcome runs. And 2. Kachru and Zorzo. And it's only Gawar who just showed out there at the screens. Projected score 80. They're going with. I believe this will open the doors for Warriors. All his bowling options. Freedom now. A lot to depend on now. He's a man. And he has taken his side out of these, we believe, a lot of fair times. And cover. See how he approaches now. He was looking, but he might just go and switches to the plan B. And a very surprising news, also an announcement for the cricket teams. House of Well Champions League. As this league gets concluded, they switch to Jammu. The first edition. Very surprising. Appreciation, good reactions, good feedback. The whole management Champions League now all set to Jammu division after. And one more important thing, contest is the first match of the day between Sultan Warriors Baramulla. Surely going to be the match of the tournament. Team winning will top the pool. You top the pool means you go straight to the semi. There are no quarter. There are some qualifiers. By the name of Faisal Pollard, a very local guy. That is bowling. Magnificent line. Lovely stop. That cover eventually. Wickets keeping Sultan Warrior. It's quite understood, but the need is to, we'll have to really look for that. Oh! That ball onto the bat. Just hits it onto the top. And it goes straight down to that. Not a run on that ball. A dot to finish. So was gone. Power play done. At 8.70 runs per over. Losing toss. Being invited to bat. Sultans 49 for 4. So, Sultan will continue. What a ball in that last over. 2 wickets on 2 balls. And Zola waits. Oh, he was trying to drive it through cover. Well, it's a big stage for sure. Although he needs to be just showcase his patience level. And cover has been there, quite impressive. But Sultan can experiment. He has got 2 wickets in that last over. Big fish. Oh, ball again. And he's trying to bring Cole. And he's getting. You could trying to bowl every fuller line. And Kathua Warriors. What a show with the. There is depth in the batting line of Sultans to Nadim Dar, Messi to Nadim Butt to come. Flex, roll of the wrist. House of Well Champions League. Once again, we're check for that fat foot no ball. 2 umpires, Mr. Arif and Mr. Zubair. Arif, the it is a no ball. There you see Arif, the match official, calling it as a no ball, and it's a low. It's a free hit. Sending it into the orbit. Once again, not a. It's covered. It's not Zohar Zolo. He was. Slowly and steadily, the game progresses quite nicely. And let's pitch. I believe there is not too many see and use. Keep low, no, it comes nice on the blade. There is good carry. And if you're talented, if you are a skillful bowler, you can create problems. Eventually, Sultan has been the living example so far in the last over. Yorkers in cautions very often. And a very, very good control. Sultan. What a great act. Kathua Warriors just proving in this game. Very patient. Different players in the playing 11 today. And asking cautions. Hits the stumps. Lucky. And I believe Fusay said he was not having any part. That's a spirit. That's a sportsman's spirit. Absolute spirit. And it's a 7. We're done with 7. Warriors Baramulla still struggling. 4 for 4. And one good thing on the bowlers of Kathua Warriors, why would they be to bowl these two batters? The reason behind, both are right-handers. As a bowler, when you have got out there playing with the same style, same hand, it can feel quite easy and convenient to bowl. That's one of the key point, I would say on a is this is the stage. That's the scenario to follow. Not wait for those loose balls. You just cannot rely heavily on this. And I believe the commentator, I've witnessed it quite huge, quite at a big level. Some renowned batters of the valley, big shots only. Any format you are playing, you gotta be quite believe in that. We believe running policy. You gotta believe in those, because as a batter yourself in that situation where it's complete and challenging, when the run quick in the number of boundaries and sixes for you. Lovely shot from. Uses all his might, all his muscle and all his power. And goes for 6. Easy pickings. And when you ball him in the, going to look back. And hit for a maximum control. Work. Keep killing and keeps traveling. For a big 6. And he goes on to a dozen. About that running policy. Strategy. Because most of the time, the situation just brings you to that stage. It can matter the most. Pushes me to go back to the final yesterday. Premier League Pulwama. Warriors Srinagar, they started up quite disaster for 4. Pulwama boy should be lefty. The way he looked quite slow. She was not great with the. And I remember on 20 and he almost had gone 2 balls. But at 2 overs alongside Manzoor Dar, both looked unstoppable, and they both stayed unbeaten. 40s, and that was the key point for Srinagar to have then up the likes of Real Sultan or Summerbug. Chase Summerbug just looked at the start of around 27. Wicket, the first one fell, completely not in the game. And I believe same approach for these two, because Gower aggressively, and now he's a bit slow approach now, knows that partners on the other side. You're looking great. Only one thing what I try and appreciate more at the moment. Just chips it straight. This inning committed for the, and a safe catch. Straight to the bowler, it's a cut and bold. Castle Pollard strikes. Big situation. Zolo goes out on a dozen balls. That it was a half tracker. To anywhere he wanted. And he lost his cool and he lost his moment. And Sultan's back to the pavilion. And it's, believe it, Sultan's